I love Psalm 46. In every stanza, the psalm drives home this one central promise. God is with us. It opens saying, God is our refuge. God is our strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Right? It says he is a very showing up to help God in times of trouble. And on that basis, therefore, it says, since he shows up, therefore we will not fear, though the earth change, though the mountains topple or wobble into the heart of the seas, right? Because he shows up, I will not fear, even though everything I've depended upon, everything that seems stable is in the midst of upheaval. My confidence, my stability isn't rooted in the condition of the ever-changing world around me. Rather, it's rooted in the God who is unchanging. When everything feels like it's falling apart, God's presence remains our anchor. He's not just a sometimes helper, he's an ever-present help. In the next stanza, the psalm shifts from the chaos of nature to the calm of God's dwelling. It says, there's a river whose streams make glad the city of God. It's not a literal river in Jerusalem. It's a picture of God's presence bringing joy and refreshing and shalom to his people. And here's the promise. It says, God is in her midst. She will not be shaken. It says she won't wobble. In verse 3, it said the mountains may wobble, they may totter, but the place where God is will not wobble. Kingdoms totter, nations roar, but the city where God dwells is unshakable. Finally, the psalm zooms out to the third stanza to show God's power over nations and over the conflicts of the world. He's not just the God of calm rivers. He's the God who makes wars cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks the weapons of war. It says he shatters spears. He burns the chariots. So that which is coming at you, your troubles, your distresses, he causes those things to cease. That which fires things at you, the bow, says he shatters them. The things they throw at you, the spears, the javelins, says he cuts those, breaks those in pieces. The chariots that they drive toward you to intimidate you, to roll over you, he blows those things up. So he's got this. And then he comes with this invitation. He says, be still and know that I am God. That phrase, be still, doesn't just mean be quiet. It means slacken your hands, drop your hands, let go. Stop fighting. He's fighting. You get to relax here. And the closing verse says, Adonai Tsevaot imanu. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. In chaos, in peace, in the fight, he is with us. That's the unshakable truth. Where do you need to experience God's presence right now? In a personal storm, in a moment of decision, in a conflict that feels overwhelming? Remember, he is with you. Today, take a moment to be still, drop your hands, release your fears, and rest in the truth that God is your refuge. God is your strength. He is an ever-present help in times of trouble and through whatever you're facing.